Welcome back, folks. Here, qualifying is now underway for the Sim Ability guys, and I do apologize if you didn't hear me on the opening there. But welcome to MaxspeedTV tonight, folks. We're here for the Sim Ability Jack of All series at Talladega in the Xfinity cars for the Prostate Cancer Awareness 150. So far, it looks like the number 76 car of Jason Lance is your pole sitter with a qualifying time of 54.607. We've only had 5 drivers so far to take a qualifying time, and there's only a minute and 40 left in qualifying. Let's take a look at the point standings here real quick. This is the top 10 points after 8 rounds. So Stephen Kiefer is your point leader coming into tonight's race, over 5 from Tom Johnson in second. Then we got Rob Slider in third. Billy Wise is fourth in points. He's 21 back from Steven. Then we've got Andrew Smith in fifth. He's 29 points back. Travis Zudema in sixth. Johnny Berardi in seventh. Brian Lougheed in eighth. Eddie Hawks ninth. And rounding out your top 10 in points is Jason Lance. And as you all can see, Eddie Hawks and Jason Lance are tied for 9th place in points. So it's going to be a pretty stacked race here tonight, as we've got Stephen Kiefer and Tom Johnson in a tight battle in points here. So Talladega can be all but nothing for these guys. We all know how tricky Talladega is with that pack racing, so these guys will have to be on their toes tonight to make sure they don't lose any more points or make sure that some of the other guys don't gain any more on them. There's only 10 seconds left in qualifying, and only 6 drivers have took times. But we do have a new pole sitter, Eddie Hawks, in the 45 car with a 54.524. And that does it for qualifying. The checkered flag is out, so only 6 drivers will post a time here. The rest will opt to not get a time in. Let's get down on the starting grid here and see where everybody's starting at. All right, starting in row 1, we have Eddie Hawks in the number 45 car, the qualifying time of 54.524. Congratulations to him. And starting on his outside in the number 76 car is Jason Lance. In row 2, we've got Tim Obert in the 51 car and Rob Slider in the 13 car in 4th. Row 3, we have Tom Johnson and Stephen Kiefer, the point leader. In row 4, we've got Don Coleman and Cody McGorrick. In row 5, we've got Doug McCollum and Chris Roberge. Row 6, we have Travis Zudema and Andrew Smith. Back in row 7, we have Billy Wise and Brian Lougheed. Row 8 has Johnny Berardi and Quentin Moore. And rounding out the field in 17th starting spot in row 9 is Thomas Wise. All right, the pace car is rolling off. we're going to get this race set to go racing. It's 150 miles, 60 laps here tonight around Talladega in the Xfinity cars here on Max Speed TV. Let's take a look at the pre-race analytics here. 60 laps, 150 miles. The air temp is 76 with the track temp of 90. And wind speed is 12 miles per hour to the west, and it's partly cloudy. I'm not really too sure on what their tire window or fuel window is. You can see pit road speed is 55. Since it's just a 60-lap race, I don't know if they did leave it as a full fuel load or if they did make some adjustments to set it to where they didn't fill the cars all the way up to kind of give it a competition and give it some pit stops here in this short time. So we'll see how that plays out as this race goes on. All right, hope you got your snacks and drinks ready because we're getting ready to drop the green flag here at Talladega for the Simability Jack of All Series. Round number 9 here for Talladega in the Xfinity cars. 60 laps, 150 miles. Talladega is that long start here. The start-finish line's not in the tri-oval like it is in some places, and there's the green flag. We're underway here for the Simability guys here at Talladega tonight. Let's see who can take the checkered flag, and it comes down to the end here. Good start for everyone. Got a couple cars in the back there. It didn't really get a good jump on that start. And we're coming to the first lap here, and it looks like the 76 car of Jason Lance will go ahead and get a commanding lead from the pole sitter, Eddie Hawks. And Jason Lance will lead lap 1. Looks like they're getting a battle, though, from Rob Slyer on the outside. He's got some help with him there, but I don't know if it's enough. There's just too many cars on that bottom right now, but it looks like they're trying to get a top lane going, but I don't know if it's going to be enough right now. They need a little bit more help out there. Just 2 cars ain't going to be enough to do it with how many cars are on the bottom. Take a look in the back here a little bit. They're kind of in single file formation. We're looking at the 89 of Quentin Moore. He kind of keeps dipping out there a little bit, looking like he's wanting to try to go out around, but I think right now he just knows it's safe to ride. It's a long race. Taking a look here at Johnny Berardi in the 99 car. Him and the 3 car of Thomas Wise are kind of off pace here a little bit, losing that draft a little. I think they're trying to catch back up now. It looks like the 99 car is reeling the 87 car back in. The 87 car is Andrew Smith. Thomas Wise has caught the draft back up on the 99. These guys are going to get back up to the back of the pack here. We're starting to see some shuffle in the front now. As we take a look back up front here, we're getting more cars on that outside. They're starting to try it. Oh, we got a little bit of squirreliness back there from the 89 car. That was Quentin Moore. He kind of lost the draft on the outside there, and that also hurt Billy Wise as well. So them two are going to have to fall back in line here. It looks like the 3 car of Thomas Wise tried to go out and help Billy. Cars forming up there. They're going to try to catch back up to the top 2 on the outside up there. Have anything happen here? A lot more cars on the outside. Now it looks like they're kind of even here with the amount of cars from the bottom to the top. And we're coming to 7 laps in of 60. Leader is the 76 of Jason Lance. Brian Lougheed back here in the 24 car. He's kind of just got a little bit of a bubble there between the other cars. There's kind of some gaps there, but he is catching back up to the 89 now. The 51 car of Tom Hooper at the top. He is the car out front. Car out front for a little bit there was Rob Slider in the 13 car. Just having a little bit of trouble on that top side. It's not really working for them right now. Here comes the 90 car of Travis Zudema. He's looking to get in on the action up front. He's trying to make his way up through there. Looks like Rob Slider will opt to go to the bottom one now and try to get some momentum here. Oh, and it looks like Travis Zudema will opt to take the high side. He's going to try something different here. On the bottom part of the race so far. And it looks like everybody's going to drop back to the top lane. Just isn't doing it right now. Travis Zudema looks like he's trying to find a spot to get back down, but the door just isn't open. 32 car. The 51 car, Tim Obert, went back out to the top. He was looking for some takers, but nobody come with him. Looks like Rob Slider went back to the top. These guys are really wanting that top lane to work, but just can't make it right now. Back to the front, your race leader is still Jason Lance. He's led all the laps so far. 50 laps to go at the line here. So far, the race has been green. We've got some more cars on the outside again. We're going to give it another whirl. Looks like the outside this time is being led by the 87 No, I'm sorry, excuse me, that's the 97 Don Coleman. That 9 on this car kind of looked like an 8, so it threw me off a little bit. I do apologize. You can see the 97 there is trying to come down and get some sidetracked off these guys. He's trying to get momentum to get up to the front here. Billy Wise comes up to the top side. That top lane's kind of straggling a little bit there. They're still not sure. Oh, we had the 89 car. Oh, we got one in the wall. That's the 90 car of Travis Zudema. He's okay, though. He kept it going. No other cars got involved. He just scraped the wall a little bit. That did kind of get them separated, though. There's 4 cars now back here off the pace a little bit. They've kind of lost the draft somewhat. If they all can get back in line, they might be able to catch back up. I think that's the farthest the cars have been away from each other. That will put Travis Zudema all the way back to last on the racetrack. All right, back up front. We've got race leader Jason Lance. He's still out front. He's been leading all the laps so far as we come to complete lap number 14. Working on lap 15 of 60. Ooh, they're dicing it up here on the back straightaway. So far, 14 laps have been completed, all ran green. Ooh, they're slicing and dicing again here on the tri-oval. I think that was the 33 of Doug McCollum. Oh, we got a big crash. This is probably going to bring out the first yellow flag of the night. And there it is. Let's go back and take a look at this. Bear with me, folks. I still didn't get my replay button fixed, so I'm going to have to do this the old-fashioned way. And we're going to have to watch them go in reverse. Now let's kind of see what happened here. It kind of looks like it might have started with Tim Obert in the 51 car here. Let's kind of look here right along with him and see if that's what it was. We're looking at the 50. Oh, yeah, he just got loose. That car went straight left. It went down into the '28 car there. That's Cody McGorrick. Down into the 89 again, and that's where the wreck started, and you can see them two definitely went for a ride. Lots of carnage there. Lots of destroyed race cars. But I think only them two were the ones that really got a lot of damage. All right, so Tim Obert here definitely hurt, and I'd say the other car is as well. Man, tough break for these guys. They kept it clean for 16 laps, and then the big one happens right there. So here we've got cars on pit road. I'm pretty sure they were probably getting ready to start doing some green flag pit stops if this thing would have stayed green. And it looks like Jason Lance will win the race off pit road. A very fast virtual pit crew there. And I think that'll keep him leading all the laps so far. Well, let's see if we can get a word in with Cody McGorrick here. Or not Cody, I'm sorry, Quentin. Well, I don't see Quentin in the Discord, so I don't guess we're going to get a word in with him. But let's see if we can get a word in with Tim. Tim Obert, you got a copy?
Yeah.
Hey, man, tell us about that wild ride we just saw right there.
Tires started to give away. They're halfway through and tried to save it, but just couldn't.
Well, it looked like there when you hit the wall, the car got pretty damaged, but it looks like now the damage has been repaired. Was that a quick fix, or how's the car feeling?
That was a quick fix. My water temp got too high and ended up blowing my engine on when I was going on pit road.
Man. Still on the lead lap? Well, that's a tough break for you there to put you back in the back here, but what's your game plan going forward?
Well, there's a lot of laps left, so hopefully we can get a lot of greens and or a lot of green lap racing and kind of see where we're at with 5 laps to go or so.
Awesome. All right, Tim. Well, good luck out there in the rest of the race.
Thank you much.
All right, there you heard your side. There you heard Tim Obert's side of things. Kind of like the tires got a little antsy there and wanted to dance around on him. All right, we're back up front here with race leader Jason Lance. The lights on the pace car are out. Pace car is getting ready to head back down pit road. We're going to get this race back underway. The line will have 41 laps of racing remaining. And there's the green flag. We're back underway here at Talladega. Simability Jack of All Series. Prostate Cancer Awareness 150. Jason didn't get the restart he'd hoped for there. We've got a new race leader now, the 45 car. That is Eddie Hawks. And he will dip down in front of him here and take the race lead. We may have a new leader here, but we've got another battle coming up through here, the 33 car of Doug McCollum. He's on the outside trying to get around the 45 of Eddie Hawks and see if the guys on top can help push him by. Either or, we're going to have a new leader here coming to the line, and a new guy is going to lead a lap. It looks like that new guy on top is going to be the 45 car of Eddie Hawks. As he comes to the line here, he will lead that lap. So now the title of leading all of the laps in the race so far from the 76 of Jason Lance is no longer being held because of the lap leader. It's Thomas Wise. Also the 99 of Johnny Berardi was kind of getting loose there too, and the 89's back here with him as well. That's Quentin Moore. That's the other car that was involved in the wreck with Tim Obert. Up front here, Eddie Hawks. He's led 3 laps now, but he's still getting challenged by the 33 car. The outside guys are trying to get Doug ahead of him, but the bottom guys are keeping Eddie out front. Top lane still struggling a little bit, but I think they're finally starting to learn something up there. They are getting a little more racy on the top. All right, we're under 40 laps to go now here in the race. 22 laps are complete of 60. Hawks is still your race leader. He's led 7 laps now. 32 car for the first time tonight. He is driving the Civility car. Just tuning in to MaxspeedTV right here on the Simability Series at Talladega. We've had only 1 caution so far. They got to the lap 17 mark before that caution came out. Now we're 10 laps ahead of that, and they're doing pretty good. They were getting ready to do green flag pit stops, I believe, but they all put in caution. So probably a little bit now before we do happen to have another chance of green flag pit stops if we do. Ooh, now some cars getting stolen. Eyes hit the apron and got a little loose. Here a little bit again. Johnny Berardi, he is currently running 2 laps down, sadly. On the lead lap, so out of 16 cars, out of 16 cars, he is the only car on the lead lap. So we got the top 15 on the lead lap, I do believe, unless Quentin Moore. No, I'm sorry, Quentin Moore is 2 laps down too. So him and Quentin are both 2 laps down. Let's take a look here at 14th place. Right on the, so only the bottom 2 cars are laps down. So from 14th on, we are the lead lap. Travis Zudema, the 90 car, is back on the line. He's trying to get up front here. Like he's had a strong car for most of the night here. And we've got a new race leader here. The 33 car of Doug McCollum will lead his first lap. Now we've had 3 lead changes. 3 different leaders in this race. And those guys are Jason Lance, Eddie Hawks, and Doug McCollum. And it looks like Doug McCollum will lead another lap here, as these cars have kind of started to kind of single file out again. But it looks like the 28 car there is going to try to go to the high side. That is Cody McGorick. Oh, and he's thinking twice about that. Oh, he tried to dip back down, but the door closed. Billy Wise was there. Mark of this race, 30 laps down, 30 to go. Coming to the line here to be 29 to go. Going to try to get up front here and get out in the lead and be the 4th driver to lead a lap. Let's see if he can pull it off. Cody. You see the 33 car there is just inching back out front, coming off turn 4. Does Cody have enough momentum coming through the tri-oval here at the line to get him and do the lap? We'll see. No, the 33 car will inch his way back out and lead another one. The 76 car of Jason Lance has led a total of 18 laps. This is the most laps. Eddie Hawks led 10, so he's the second most to lead laps. 33 of Doug McCollum has led 4. And we've got Eddie Hawks back out front now, as I was kind of cycling through the drivers there. And Eddie will lead another lap, so he's from Doug McCollum. So now Eddie Hawks is starting to creep closer to the most laps led mark. Take a look at Jason Lance. He has 18, so Eddie has to stay out for another 8 laps, or actually another 9 laps, excuse me, and he will clinch the most laps led. There he gets his 12th. Cody McGorry is looking to change that. Cody wants out front really bad right now. I don't think he's going to be able to. He's going to have to kind of sit right where he is for a moment. Get back to him. Move up in front of them. That might be a chance. Cody giving the 45 of Eddie Hawks a really good shove there into turn 3. Johnny Berardi is 2 laps down, but he sadly has lost the draft of the pack, so he's kind of by himself right now. Thomas Wise is the last car on the lead lap. Rob Slider is currently running in the 11th position. He's been up front a little bit tonight. Up front to your race leader, Eddie Hawks. He's getting challenged. That is the 22 car, and that is Stephen Kiefer, the points leader. The second place points runner currently is Tom Johnson. He's running in 5th, so these guys are in the top 5. Oh, I'm sorry, excuse me. He's running in 8th. He was 5th there for a moment. They're just slicing and dicing here and changing positions up. That's Talladega. Eddie Hawks will lead another. That outside lane starting to challenge. Let's ride on board for 22, Stephen Kiefer, tonight's race. Let's go into the gyro cam of his car as he is on the top lane here out front. I don't know which cameras he's going to different cars. I apologize. There we go, now we're on Stephen's car. Let's see how he can get out front here. That high lane's just having some troubling times trying to push those front cars out in front. They're slicing and dicing again. There you can see the lines coming down a little squirrely and got down onto that bottom part of the racetrack. He was down below the yellow line. As everybody knows here at Talladega, you can go down below that. You do not advance your position. You can de-advance it and not get a penalty. If you advance your position while you're below that line, that's a penalty. But Billy didn't do that. He even stayed in the position he was in. He just got a little loose and got kind of off the track a little bit. All right, this time by, we're down to just 20 laps left. Yep, that's right. Coming to the start-finish line. This time by will be 20 to go. So I'm going to take this time to go ahead and step away and take a quick break. We will be right back. All right, welcome back, folks. 17 laps to go here from Talladega for the Prostate Cancer Awareness 154, the Jack of All Series here tonight in the Xfinity cars at Talladega. Eddie Hawks is your current race leader, and he has led the most laps tonight so far right now. He has led a total of 20. The other driver, Jason Lance, has led 18, so if he can get back up to the front, he can take that back over very easily before the end of this race. Ooh, we've got a big crash. Let's go back and take a look at this and see what happened. Was that the 51 car? No, it was not. That was the 23 car. So let's go back here and see what happened to Tom Johnson. That's the guy who come into this race second in points. Let's take a look here and see what happened to Tom. Ooh, it looks like there was a little bit of net coating there between him and the 97 car. Definitely was. You could see there was a little bit of room there between them, but that's going to put the wall. And then the 87 car is going to come along and get collected up in this, and also the 90 of Travis Zudema. And then Travis, oh man, he goes down, and you can see here that he just gets Quentin Moore involved in this too. Ouch. And then it looks like the 3 car there of Thomas Wise will also be involved. So a lot of tore up race cars here with 15 laps to go. This one here is now considered the big one. We're definitely going to try to get Tom Johnson up here and talk to him and see how bad this is. Tom Johnson, you got a copy?
Yeah, I do.
Well, Tom, man, that's a tough break for you right there, coming down to 15 laps to go. You come into this race tonight second in points. How's the car doing? Will you be able to get back out there and contend?
Well, I'm going to try to get back out there, but I'm towing, and it's kind of bad that I got turned like that, but oh well.
Well, coming from your side of things, what actually happened there?
Oh, I seen Don behind me, and he tried going the outside, and then when I looked at the replay there, he come down on me.
Yeah, that's kind of what I saw too. Man, that's just a tough break for you guys out there. That looked like that was definitely your guys' big one tonight. A lot of other cars got involved in that too.
Yeah, and I was running pretty good too, man. I had a good run going tonight.
Yeah, you definitely did.
With only 15 left.
Yeah. Man, that's a tough break. Well, hopefully you can get back out there and contend and keep your points battle going.
Yeah, I hope so too.
All right, Tom. Well, thanks for talking with us here, and good luck in the rest of the race.
You bet. Thanks a lot.
All right, there you guys heard Tom Johnson's side of the story, your second place point sitter right now. All right, the lights are out on the pace car here. So they're going to double file back up, and we're going to get back underway with the racing action here. This was caution number 2 of the night, and we're going to get back going with 12 laps of racing remaining. All right, folks, I think I'll do another quick crank it up here on the restart here to get you guys restarted. All right, the pace car is headed back to pit road. And there's the green flag. We're back underway here for the Simability Jack of All Series Prostate Cancer Awareness 150 here in the Xfinity cars at Talladega. Let's crank it up. All right, folks, that was a lap of Crank It Up. As you can see here, Eddie Hawks is still leading them laps. He's now led 26 total tonight. And this time by, we're coming to 10 laps to go. The 33 car hit the apron a little bit there and got a little loose, but he collected the car. Let's take a look at your second place driver in points, Tom Johnson. Sadly, he did go one lap down, and he's currently running in the 13th position. He is back here with another group of cars. Johnny Berardi is one of them, and he is racing him for position on the racetrack right now. So if he could get up to pass him, back up front though, Eddie Hawks is still leading this race. 29 now. So we've got 8 laps to go. So far tonight, we had only 3 drivers to lead laps. That was the 33 of Doug McCollum leading 4, 76 of Jason Lance leading 18, and then the 45 of Eddie Hawks leading 30, this time by right here. So far, Eddie Hawks is the most laps led driver tonight. He is going to finish. There's absolutely no way anyone else can take that title from him tonight. There's just not enough laps for anybody to do so. 6 to go this time by. Eddie Hawks has just had a commanding lead here tonight. He also was the pole sitter, so he's got a strong race car. And we've got a spinner here with the 1 car of Tim Obert. Go back and take a look here and see what happened to Tim. We'll ride along with him here. Well, it looks like the 13 car of Slider just come down a little bit and kind of got into the side of him and pushed him down off the racetrack. But the sad news is that will not be a caution flag due to it only being a 1-car spin, and he got off the racing surface, so this race will stay green. Ooh, these guys are getting on the apron here. Billy Wise will actually stay down there for a little bit. Travis Zudema in the 90 car last crash. He's currently running in 10th, but he did stay on the lead lap. So there are 10 cars in the main pack here. Out of 16 cars that started. So the main pack. And those 6 cars are Johnny Berardi, Tom Johnson, Andrew Smith, 3 of Thomas Wise, and the 89 of Quentin Moore. But as we can see, the lead pack here is now passing Quentin, put him up another lap down, sadly. Eddie Hawks still out front leading. He's got the 97 car of Don Coneman, though, up front here. This is the first time we've seen Don out front tonight. We're coming to the line here. We've got 3 to go. looks like we've got 2 cars trying to make a third lane up here. That is the 76 of Jason Lance, the 90 of Travis Zuber. They are definitely trying to get a third lane going here. I don't think it's going to quite work out for them. There's still just too many cars down that bottom lane. We've also got a middle lane trying to work here too. That's the 97 car and the 13. That's Don Coleman and Rob Slider. But your race leader is still the dominant car, Eddie Hawks. Back at the beginning of the broadcast here, Eddie Hawks is in a tie with Jason Lance for 10th place, respectively. So this is going to be a big points boost to Eddie tonight if he can keep his toes in this and get the victory. We've got another lap car here on the outside. That looks like that's the 51 of Tim Obert. Oh, we've got one to go, and we've got a crash. Oh, that one took out Jason Lance. But it's going to stay green here. We'll go back and take a look at that in a minute, but we're going to watch this finish. And I think that did bring out the caution. I think that did give the win to Eddie. They're racing back to the line here, though. And Eddie Hawks will win the race tonight. Don Coleman in the 97 car will finish second, and Cody McGorry will finish third. We'll get down here and talk with these guys momentarily, but real quick, let's go back and take a look at this crash here on the last lap coming to the white flag. They were just slicing and dicing back here. It kind of looks like the 97 of Don Coleman was kind of involved in this a little bit. Yeah, there was a little bit of I think they kind of misjudged the lap down car being there. There we can kind of see the 33 car. The 33 car kind of comes down the racetrack a little bit. Looks like he's having some help from Don, and he gets into Billy Wise. He's going to send Billy back up the racetrack. He's going to collect Slider and the 76 of Jason Lance. Man, tough break for these guys.
Yeah, I'm here, buddy. Well, it's always fun coming home to Talladega. This is a home track for me, about 30 minutes away from my home, so it's always fun to race here. This place is nerve-wracking. My original plan was I was going to ride in the back. I've had issues for like the past 2.5 weeks with my computer, and I was not even sure that I would be able to finish this race past lap 20. So once that first wreck happened and we kind of rolled past lap 20, I thought, well, I've got this far. I might as well see if I can't take it the rest of the way. And good Lord kept it under me tonight. I was able to actually finish this race and get to race with those guys. And Eddie and we were a pretty good team there together. I had to kind of move out there a couple of times, including the last lap, because I got the water temp about as high as he could possibly go, pushing him. I was giving him everything I had, trying to bring it home, the 1-2 finish there, but just a solid night here for this RV2 Motorsports team. First Xfinity race of the year for me. First time with the Racing with Jesus logo on the car, and it was a lot of fun. It's definitely keeps you on your edge, and I know there's a couple of wrecks there we were able to stay out in front of, and we didn't take any damage. So I think third place finish, first time in the Xfinity car this year, is pretty good. Hey, you got my hopes up, buddy. Always, man. My parents, first of all, I'm always blessed to have them in my life. Second of all, my friends Patrick Schaefer, Derek Grigsby, and my teammate Quentin Moore. Um, and good Lord above for keeping me in this race tonight and letting this computer hold together long enough for me to actually get to race with these guys. I was really sweating whether I was going to be able to finish or not, and we weren't really sure if I had a graphics card that was starting to fail. So getting 60 laps in tonight made me feel a whole lot better about where I'm at right now. So I'm pretty happy with that. Yeah, this place is crazy. I mean, I've ran multiple strategies here, and it's pure luck. You can have a really good car like I had tonight, but if you have bad luck, it does not matter. And we've been on both sides of it where I've ran really good and finished 1, 2, 3, and then I've had the other side of it where you feel like you, no matter if you parked on pit road, you'd still get hit by a boulder. Talladega's crazy. It's everything you would expect it to be when you get out here and race. So it's always a good night when you get a top five and there's not a scratch on the car.
Yeah. All right. Well, let me give you just a minute. I done another boo boo. Nobody even heard me asking you the questions. I have my mic muted, so nobody even heard me getting all tongue tied. So that's a good thing. But yeah, it was just a good race for you out there tonight, and that was just great. So I'm glad your computer held up for you, and you was able to come home and get third. So man, that's just awesome. So congratulations, and go celebrate, and good luck next week in your race.
Thank you very much.
All right, sorry about that, folks, if you didn't hear me asking the questions, but we should be good now, and we're going to get to our second place finisher here, Don Coneman. All right, we're caught up with our second place finisher. Don, you got a copy?
10-4, sir. We got a copy.
All right, Don. Well, tell us about your race out there tonight. It kind of looks like there at that you was kind of caught up a little bit in that wreck there at the end, and you was able to persevere and push forward and get a second place finish out of this.
That was one of them don't lift till you see God moments. I knew they were wrecking. White flag lap. I wasn't lifting, and I went through. Thank God.
Yeah, that was amazing to watch you just battle that car through that and come home and get a second place finish. So just kind of tell us about what went through your head in that moment and everything that led up to that, and how the race went for you tonight altogether.
Well, start with I was running with Andrew. He's my teammate. His buddy Brett here. This is his benefit, and I wanted to make sure he got up in the front. And the cards were dealt against us at the end. And he said, "Cut the leash loose, Don, and see if you can get us top three for him." And I went for it. Honestly, after the wreck started there, the last lap, I made it through unscathed, and I seen my good buddy Eddie up there, and he got left down below all alone, and I was coming with this head of steam. So in my head, I'm going to think, well, you're going to take it, buddy, or we're both going to wreck. And, well, it worked out in the favor.
That it sure did. Well, what was your thoughts coming into tonight's race after practice and qualifying?
Be patient. Start in the back, stay in the back, go to the back anytime you can just to avoid the big one. Little did we know the big one would happen right in front of us on the white flag lap.
Yeah, well, I actually kind of called that second caution there with about 10 to go. I think about 15 to go. I called that one the big one because that was the biggest wreck he had so far, of the night. And then I was there and I was like, well, take that back. The third wreck here coming to the white flag is the big one now because there was more cars involved in that one.
I think that might have been the one I was involved in with Tom. I did go back and look at the replay. I don't understand how we hit. In my car, we should have never hit it. On the replay, we shouldn't have hit. I don't know how it looked on your side, but I'm going to call it the net code and send a sorry out to Tom. Wasn't trying to wreck you, buddy. Was just trying to not wreck you by moving high and burning the speed I came into the corner with.
Yeah, and no, I would agree with you on that one. It definitely was net code. I actually saw that a lot tonight. For some reason, there was a lot of kind of give and take with the server connection tonight. I guess because there was another little incident that didn't cause a caution that I saw, and I mean there was plenty enough room for probably half a car in between them, and it just kind of got them kind of squirrely. And I was there, and I was like, wow, that's and then your instance there, and it was definitely some net code. So yeah, something kind of funky with that tonight. But well, you got a second place finish out of it, so tell us how you feel about that.
We ain't complaining. We're more of a short track guy, but to finish this far up in a NASCAR race, we're not going to complain at all.
All right, Don. Well, do you have anybody you'd like to give thanks or a shout out to before you go celebrate your second place finish tonight?
I'd like to give a shout out to Brett McConkey here, going through a hard time. Pull through, brother.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, hopefully you do. And, man, this race was for you tonight, so hope you watched it and enjoyed it, and good luck. Sorry, I'm getting tongue-tied with you now. I got tongue-tied with but, yeah, congratulations on your second-place finish here. Go celebrate, and good luck next week.
Thank you much. Have a good one.
All right, sorry about the tongue-tied there, folks. But now we're catching up with the race winner tonight. All right, we've caught up with your race winner, Eddie Hawks. Eddie, you got a copy?
Yeah, I got a copy.
Well, Eddie, tell us about that run you had out there tonight. You come into tonight's race top 10 in points, tied with Jason Lance. Jason led some laps tonight, but you got the most laps led, and you even started on the pole position, so that's a big points boost for you tonight. Tell us how you feel.
Yeah, I missed the last couple of races I do bass tournament fishing, so that's what I dropped down. But no, it was a great race. I just planned on working with whoever worked there with Jason in the beginning up till we had that caution, and then Cody did a great job pushing all night. I mean, he stuck on my bumper, so I definitely got to thank him.
Yeah, he thought he wouldn't even get the race tonight. He was saying he was having some computer issues, so hey, it worked out for both of you.
Yeah, he said if he gets past lap 20, he's normally, his PC will stay on. So, yeah, we work together. I was just going to work with whoever I can and wait till the end and see what happens. Got to thank Don, too, for pushing me there across. He gave me a heck of a shot. It was either we're both going to wreck or we're going to finish first, second, one of the two.
Yeah, well, you had a strong race car out there tonight. I tell you, as I said, you started on the pole position and you led the most laps of the race and you got the win. So how does that feel?
Oh, it's great. Yeah, hopefully I can get myself back up near the top of the points again. This definitely helps.
Oh, most definitely. Yeah, this is going to be a big points boost for you tonight. And sadly, Jason Lance was kind of caught up in that last lap crash there, and he got some pretty heavy damage. So I'm not really too sure where that put him at, but we'll kind of see here when I get done interviewing you and see where he ended up. And that's probably going to help you in the points there some, where you were able to stay ahead of him.
Yeah, I definitely gained some points tonight for sure. Yeah, Jason's a good racer. He's top 3 most of the times anyway.
Oh yeah,
and he's great. So
he was the second most to lead laps tonight. I think he led 18 or 19 compared to, I think, your 33 or 34. So yeah, that was he was giving it a good shot too. But man, you come out on top tonight. So you got anybody to give thanks or a shout to before you go celebrate your victory in Victory Lane tonight?
Yeah, I got to thank the Paralyzed Veteran of America Central Florida chapter, which is on the car tonight. I'm a member of that chapter there. Thank Andrew for putting us on. Does a great job, and just everybody else we raced with, man, had a great time. It was a good turnout tonight. Hopefully we can keep this kind of turnout the rest of the season. I love this different car, different track stuff. We're having
I do
a really
too.
good time.
Yeah, I was kind of hoping I could have done some more races there after I done like the first two, but yeah, I'm just glad I can come back and do this one, and maybe I can do another one before your season finishes.
Yeah, we'd love to have you on board, man.
Awesome. All right, Eddie. Well, congratulations on your win here tonight. Go celebrate, and good luck next week.
All right, thank you, bud.
All right, everyone, let's get down to the final results here of the race tonight. All right, Eddie Hawks will come home your race winner tonight, and Jason Lance will finish second. Tim Obert will finish in third. Rob Slider fourth. That is not right. That was not who finished third. Let me see if I can figure out here. My thing was messed up there. I'll try to. Yeah, this one might work. Okay. So I apologize for that, folks. But coming down to your finishing order here, Eddie Hawks will win the race tonight. Don Coleman will finish in second. Cody McGorick will finish third. Brian Lougheed will finish fourth. Travis Zudema will finish in fifth. Stephen Kiefer sixth. He is your point leader. So your point leader coming into tonight's race finishes in the top 10. So that's good for Stephen. Rob Slider will finish seventh. Billy Wise eighth. And Doug McCollum will finish ninth. Rounding out your top 10 is Jason Lance. Finishing 11th tonight is Tom Johnson. He is second in points, so hopefully this doesn't put too much of a damper on his points run. And Tim Obert will finish 12th. Quentin Moore will finish 13th. Andrew Smith will finish 14th. Thomas Wise will finish 15th. Johnny Berardi in 16th. And rounding out the field in 17th is Chris Roberge, which I believe he did not start this race. So thank you all for watching tonight here on Max Speed TV. This was the Sim Ability Jack of All Series Xfinity Cars at Talladega for the Prostate Cancer Awareness 150 tonight. Let's all remember Andrew's friend, Brett McConkney, and hope that he can fight through this battle he's going through right now. All right, folks, we hope you enjoyed tonight's broadcast here on Max Speed TV. Thanks for watching, and have a good night.